Tracking your goals in your KPIs, your key performance indicators, from actual to your goals or your target is key in knowing where you're at and where you want to go, and if you actually got there, in order to keep moving forward with positive progress. So this tool is really handy because you can enter your goals by department, by company, by individual, or you could call them KPIs, key performance indicators, and you might have very specific ones, again, by department or employee, or it could be for the entire company. So whatever you want to track when you have an actual and a goal or a target, this is where you do it. So normally you would go to new goal and you'd fill out your information, make sure you choose public or private. Public and private, if it's public, every single user in the company can see it. If it's private, it will just be you and whoever you check the boxes. This is real-time edits, just like a Google Sheets is, where if you are sharing it with other people and they make edits, you will see it happen in real time. So I'm going to hit cancel because I already have some of these filled in, just so you can see the bigger picture here. So along the side, I added a section and I called it operations. So what I can do with this is I can open and close it. I can drag and drop these, and then I can have additional sections going all the way down the screen here. So again, if you wanted to do it by department, or if it's, entire company, however you want to do it, you've got them all here. There's a handy search bar here. So if you want to type in, and it will narrow it down for you in case you forget what you named something. That works really well as well. So then over here, up top here, you can click on these and you can rename these if you want. So I just changed that to a capital and you can see it updates here. Type in your description. I always like to put in what it is, what is a success. So when users are looking at this, they know exactly what they're going for. It's not maybe just a number, but it's more like the why behind it, the reason you're doing it, and again, what makes it successful. So public and private can always be edited here. And here you're going to have your average to goal for all the periods. So if I go down here, you can see you can choose by month, week, or quarter. Right here in our example, we're using week. So when I click on this, I'm going to choose whichever week I want to enter the data for. And then you click your add period. And you can manually type these things in. If you have a previous period, like the previous year or the previous week, I usually like to look at the previous year when I'm doing most of the stuff, whether it's week or month over month. So in this particular case, you could say last year, maybe your actual then was 800, and that will show up in a gray line. So overall, your percent to goal is 100% here. You can see where they're at here. It's red if you're less than, I believe it's less than 50. If you're somewhere in like the mid-range, you're going to see yellow. And then if you're above 90, maybe it's 85, you're going to see this green here. And then if you're above 100%, you're going to see the extra bright green. So then you can save this and you'll notice that your values keep getting added here. You can choose a line chart or to see it in bar chart format. And then you have the option here to download the PNG so that you can see it as a really nice image. And you could print it if you want to do that. And otherwise here, if you hit copy, it will copy all of the values to Excel. So if you wanted to be able to move this somewhere else and do further analysis, you can always do that. And you can also upload a CSV. So if you have this information tracked somewhere else, or you're trying to transition from a different system, you can upload the CSV. There's a few notes on the format here. Very simple though. All you would need to do is open Excel, save as a CSV, and then do your period, actual, goal, and previous period. And then as soon as you hit upload, all of your values will be in here. So I believe that's everything. If you need a demo, you have additional feedback, questions, whatever it might be, please give us an email at team@executethevision.com. And let's just show this PNG real quick once you download it. And I'll shrink this down. And you've got your nice chart here to be able to put elsewhere or print it. So again, team@executethevision.com.